Okay, but I think you missed the last session. I think we were going to go see Boak, maybe?
Yes, we have a deal. We have a deal to see Boak.
Dead.
So we have a deal with Vidal, or Vidal, whoever. He's an arcane enchanter businessman in the Undercity whose friend we have threatened sufficiently. Essentially, what he wants is that we won't reveal anything about Vidal's plans or him to Boak if Boak's not willing to part with the Kal-El Steel Knight. If we do get it from Boak, we don't have to give it to him, but he's gonna give us information, I believe, about who's in charge of the Bogus Pogus, because when I talked to the Fates, they were like, the real big problem is under the city. And so we're trying to find the
leader of the Bogus.
imposter who works below.
Oh,
Is what I have written. And then on our way, now Cruz was against it, but Catalion also mentioned the fact that Warden was considered by the Fates to be a trustworthy ally, and then there was also a pyromancer by the name of Darius, who could be good or could be bad, and was somehow tied up in all of this. And we, if we found Warden, it would be easier to find Darius. We have to protect Timothy Edwards, but I have written here that my character has forgotten Timothy's name, so he just calls him Edwards. So we have to protect the kid. Catalion knows that much. So yeah, basically it's like whatever happens, protect the kid, or like everything is going to hit the fan real bad. Things are going to hit the fan still. There's a bunch of the city still that we're going to lose. So we all know that. Your Cruz is mostly interested in protecting her district. So we want to know more about what the threat is, and you seem okay with, like, sure, maybe it saves the city, but you're more concerned right now as Cruz figuring out who this imposter who works below is in order to save your district. Catalion's looking to save the city by figuring out this guy, and he's just one of several forces that we're trying to fight. And then along the way, we met up with the mayor. Mayor is now dead and was a problem and had ties to the Bogus Pogus. I don't remember what we talked about with Vidal very well, but he was one of the things that, or he's one of the people that we're working for now, trying to get something from Boak. We're trying to get help from Boak. That's what I remember.
So we're going to Boak, is what we're going.
Yeah.
To find the imposter that works below.
Mm-hmm.
And something about getting something from light? I forgot. Steal the light?
Kal-El Steel Knight.
Oh, Steel Knight.
Steal the light.
It's Steel Knight without a K, though, so it's night as in darkness.
Okay.
So, but none of us really liked Vidal. And actually, if I remember, I think
he's a sketchy boy.
If I remember, the informant was the only one who really had decent ties with him, so we might be in a little bit of extra issues without him with that particular character. So whether or not we want to follow through on things with him or just try to focus mostly on Boak is probably
we can always
the question.
talk to Boak and, figure everything out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going on anymore.
We probably should go to Boak and figure out what the heck is going on.
Exploded, and then things just got weird.
All right. Speaking of which,
weird and then the city exploded.
Where we left off, though. Do we want to start with some character questions?
Do you have a stream so that we can listen to the music?
Music. I remember music.
Music to my ears.
When the blade swarms crashed. Let's fix the angle that you're at. I forgot about doing music. Um.
Caden, did you get your new microphone between the last session and this one?
Yes, but I'm not currently using it.
Your voice can excite. See what your voice
Why?
can do. Alberta votes.
Because it takes time to set up.
I could probably
It's
do
literally a USB.
Yeah.
You plug it in.
that. Yeah.
I mean, depending what type of mic, there's also software. Because I know with
No,
mine.
it's the same mic I have. You literally plug it in.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh.
I'm lazy.
That's not the music I'm wanting. What? That's probably the worst. There we go. Is that music I want? Reading music. Oh no. I see I'm forgetting which music is which, and all the music I keep clicking on, I'm like, this is way more intense than I'm wanting. It's like, oh hey, literally the fate of everything is at stake. And I'm like, I just want not that.
I sent you a few links back in the old day.
You have you have
You can't find that.
oh no, there's the links.
Oh, they're right there. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
by back in the day, I mean like a few weeks ago. So I don't message
Oh.
Milo a whole ton, so they're fairly easy to get to.
Yeah.
Right, does better?
I
You sound very distant.
will turn you up a little bit.
Probably one. I have my input
And then you're
volume
good.
set really low. Check, 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 check,
Yes, that sounds good.
check. Okay,
What mic is
there we
that?
go. HyperX
HyperX
Solocast.
Solocast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There was an echo.
I apologize for the fan in the background.
And the echo was what we call siblings.
Do we have an echo?
No, it was just
No,
you
no,
two
no.
said the
You.
same thing at like the same
we also
time
can't
with
hear
the same
the-
intonation.
Yeah, can't hear the fan in your background, so you're good.
That's good. Good. I've set the audio shielding properly. It's not the right word, but I'm gonna use it like it is.
I'm finding some like really dope synthwave right now accidentally, but
I mean, we're in the Undercity.
yeah, it's a little
Why
too
not?
upbeat.
Why not some cyberpunk?
Because it's like the one that's like very bass.
Perhaps
know-
we are getting too caught up in the music.
I found something.
I found some.
Why go to a forest if you can't get lost in the trees?
What?
To see the trees.
All right.
Any day piano.
How do I turn this down further than I currently do for myself?
Well, I mean, we have to hear it, so that's a problem.
Yeah, so what I can do is I can do this, realize that my desktop audio is at like 90, turn my audio down to like, desktop audio down to like 30, and then just turn you guys up.
Right there is the good. Right there is good. That volume.
Well, we can also change the stream volume. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
All
see.
right.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we also have a soundboard now.
Do we? Where? What? What are you doing? What?
Oh,
I hear it
interesting.
myself because I've muted the soundboard for me, but
where's the soundboard?
You know, we did. What the heck?
Oh, I see.
I can add sound. This is perfect.
Oh, I found it. I found
This
it.
is perfect. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It'll be like, and then, Catalion, do you want to say your final words? Get Shrek, scrub. That'll be what'll happen with that.
If I ever need a distraction, I'm just going to start like that or the.
All right.
I'm just gonna say these are sounds that Greg can make. For no other reason that it's funny.
Do I have my character question still? Where I had Link. Where have I lost this? Have I lost this? Perhaps. Perhaps. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Yes, it is you. Or it is not you. Oh. Okay. Cool. I don't know where my link is. So here's the question then that we will get into. How important is
Meet Grammarly Go, your go-to solution for getting
How important is Grammarly?
Oh, we're gonna be.
We
doing
have
those
too much
sounds all the
power.
time. I know.
You do,
I don't
actually
know how
muted
to
my
add
mic.
sounds, but once I figure out how to record sounds and add them, I will be unstoppable.
I think that's something that I have permission for. Part of me is like a little bit like, do I just disable this?
Nah, don't disable it, man.
No,
It's
don't, it's
good. We
great.
have too much many
Well,
potentials.
So much
If-
fun.
If we are wise, then don't disable it. But by all means, disable it if it starts messing with your ability to tell the story.
Okay. Who in the party would your character trust the most with their life?
Am I allowed to say everybody?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Or horridly naive, but
Adorable.
Oh yeah, you're definitely allowed to say that.
Well, I
Can I
mean,
do the
everybody's
opposite?
already kind of stuck their neck out for me already.
I think Catalion would naturally see eyes as probably one of the more reliable ones.
Interesting, interesting.
Well, for Cruz is really nobody in the party, but if she had
Just
to choose,
Cruz.
it'd probably be Greg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She is his favorite, so.
if your character had time to pick up any like artisan tools, game sets, instruments, specifically like some kind of like more like finer craft hobby in retirement, what would they pick?
Calligraphy.
I'm gonna say baking.
Gardening.
Okay. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. All right. As we exist here in the end of the city, you have been roaming around for a little bit, having trouble not getting lost, trying to refine and meet up back with the group. As you are, the occasional sound of spells, of clashing metal, breaking and crunching windows and screams occasionally echoes out. It seems like the Undercity is trying to find its way in chaos. It's not as chaotic and lawless as is the above ground, but similar to Tortuga, it has this characteristic, self-acceptant level of chaos currently to it. As you are again wandering and looking around, finding a way to kind of be out of the way and not be too conspicuous, distant snow begins to fall underground. You hear a quick, loud gunshot, and then the snow stops. Cruz then approaches the party. Cruz.
She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna keep walking towards them.
Alone specifically. You see Cruz specifically wipe her sword, put it back into its sheath, and then just walk back up to the party, a vial also in her hand that she then stuffs into her little bag at her hip.
Hi, boss. Welcome back. Did shopping. Can't remember what we bought. Not a clue. Had a weird dude. Kind of freaked me out, to be honest. Oh, he had a really nice helmet. And Greg floats up to you. And we weren't sure if we should just like take it because it was super magical. Or if we should, try to get it legally. He seemed kind of sketchy, so I thought it would best to leave that decision up to you. And he wanted us to get something called something Steel Knight, not with a K, from Bowak.
Okay.
Not sure what it's all about, really. I just knew that it was something super magical, and that would honestly be extremely useful, if not, good meal.
He wants us to steal it from him?
Well, no, he wants us to steal something else. The helmet he already has, but he wants us to take something else in exchange for it because it is super expensive and kind of not for sale. Ish. And not necessarily steal, just acquire something. I don't know the detail. I was a little distracted trying to not eat it.
Not eat the
Quite
helmet.
honestly, if I had to choose, I'd say avoiding giving this individual more than what they already have would be wisest. We have enough splinters running around that we don't need to add another problem to the list.
Is the fella still around, or is he gone?
Well, you know, it's weird. It's been about 5 minutes, but I could swear that time itself has run amok, and I feel all sorts of out of it.
He had a store.
But his store's right over there.
Well, we can figure out what we want to do with the helmet after. Probably should head to Borg. See, has more information, and we can figure out what we want to do then. Anything else you guys bought that I need to be aware of?
I don't. Ooh, actually,
Inventory.
we did. Well, I have bought this. Oh wait, did we buy this? Yes, we did buy it.
Bracelet of key. What the heck is that?
So there's a bracelet. We don't know what it is. There are multiple enchantments on it. One which, including one which hides what enchantments are actually on it, and it's a magical key to something. Eyes has that.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with you know how the package we were supposed to retrieve for the mayor never ended up retrieving and instead ended up killing her, that we never bothered to go and check.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something to do with that, most likely.
Alright.
Then we got 5 rings of warmth, which have 75% reduction of chill effects. We also got. I have an earring set now, of Sun Cleric earring set, which I show off to you. It boosts my radiant magic, but we're unsure of what exactly it all does. And then Victoria has a necklace of fire resistance, which is very powerful. She suffers a quarter of the effects that normal fire would cause. So that's Victoria's. And then we sold a ring of poison detection. Oh, we also paid Vidal to be quiet about us.
You paid him?
To keep quiet, yes. So he won't be spreading our names. We have about 725 ek left after all of that.
Didn't you just say he was a sketchy kind of fella?
Yes, but, well, I won't pretend to know too much about how these things work. I'm still relatively new, but I believe he believes it is in his best interest, especially if he wants that magical item, to keep us on the down low. I decided not to abuse him of that assumption.
We could deal with him another time. How is Timothy doing?
I tried to just give a thumbs up, but I realized I don't have thumbs up.
Timothy is just kind of standing off, looking down an alleyway.
Do I see anything down the alleyway? I'd have to get closer.
Me having to open up a character sheet to remember what it's even called. Make a perception check as I wait to skip this Photoshop ad.
Okay. I forgot how to do any of this.
That would be a mind check, I believe.
Yeah, perception was mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you see a figure down the alleyway, much down there, just a silhouette, just out of range.
She's going to slowly get closer to Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm assuming sees all the way down. That's where I gotta get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to not give away that I saw something down this alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
Is the figure moving at all? Staying there?
17. You can't tell if the figure is staying still or not. The depth of the alleyway feels a little bit off just with how dark it is. It's creating a little bit of like an optical illusion. You know that they're not getting closer though.
All right, should we head to Bowalk?
Cool, though.
Don't like being underground this long.
I think someone's watching us.
I, as Catalian, have a passive perception of 13. Does that give me anything of what may be going on?
You definitely can notice that Timothy is looking straight down the alleyway, like very intently at this point. So if you want to do a mind check to see what you can see.
Absolutely. I'm sure that that will just go fantastically.
I got a 17 with +0.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Listen, I don't think the kid's all right. There's nothing down there.
Yeah, Greg, you're seeing the silhouetted figure down there as well.
That's something spooky.
I mean,
How
it's
the
dark.
heck do you not see that?
It's dark. I don't know if I
You're
would call
Mr.
it spooky.
Shadow yourself. How do you not see in dark?
Can
Well, I'm
I
seeing dark. It's a dark alleyway.
fairy light down the alleyway?
Look, there's a dark alleyway over there. There's a dark alleyway over there. I don't know what's special about this one.
Are you able to add a fairy light? Just
I don't know.
there we go. Yeah, you add a fairy light down the alleyway. And
Well, that's gonna attract attention.
It's a small little light orb.
as it approaches the dark
Gunshots.
figure, it just seems to just like as the light kind of passes over the figure, it just seems to vanish.
Let's get going, guys.
Y'all feel better now?
Hey, no.
Oh,
kinds
gonna
of
offer
no.
her hand to hold Timothy's hand.
Timothy doesn't take it, but he does
Timothy,
follow.
Something all right?
Italian's gonna take the rear.
All right.
His eyes always purple.
You guys are moving up to the top of the city, correct? Or are you traveling? Going to be traveling
Bowalk
through the?
is.
Are you traveling to
know where
Bowalk
Bowalk
first, or are
is?
you traveling to Dominic first?
I think
we
the
were
plan
gonna
was to
travel
get to
to
Bowalk first.
Bowalk is in
Yeah,
the
direction?
if you're heading to Bowalk's what do you call it?
Library.
Yeah, his library, that is in the Gilded, or no, that's in the Royal District, I believe. Yeah. Yes. As soon as this
And I
loads.
can't remember. I think there was a decision that was like it's safer to travel under here than above ground. And Catalian was like, I really would rather not, but everyone said it was safer, so he went with it.
Yeah, aren't
Even
you
though he's
stronger in
half
sunlight?
health. He's fine.
Yeah, it's in the
Weird.
So y'all went to the Gilded District for like the museum. This is the Royal District, which is where the central tower and everything is. This is where like Congress meets, where King Zachary Abernathy
Do you know
like
how badly it got
resides.
hit by the bombs, though?
You have no idea.
No idea.
You have no clue how hard it got hit. The only thing that you would know about it, like information wise, is that that a lot of the Gilded and Royal Guards are all like mobilizing and like structuring and ordering themselves around that district to make sure that everything is safe in the central district. So it's a lot more guarded.
Okay. And then are we able to swing by Dominic's district, the theater district, on the way, or is that like in a different direction?
Mine is in the corner of a city, which I'm pretty sure is in the opposite direction.
You would
So we're not going on this
The Royal District.
thing.
so like here, just because I apparently don't have a map uploaded to here for some reason right now. Oh yeah, because I had everything.
'Cause we broke it.
Yeah. So like if the Royal District is here and let's say Cruz's district is here, you kind of like entered the Undercity like here, and then Dominic's district is like here. So like your path so far was kind of like this direction ish. So you'd have to kind of like move up here and then down here.
I think we should go to Dominic's and switch, go upwards.
Yeah. And to be fair, like the city is like that as well. Is like the yeah shape. So like you're much closer to Dominic's than the Gilded, but
let's swing by Dominic's.
yeah.
All right, so we're going to
We
Dominic's
also
to get.
pick up the magic thingy.
You want to pick up the magic helmet?
No. I meant the magic thingy having to do with bracelet of key.
Oh, yeah, that's in the same direction. So I'm assuming.
No, that'd be
we can do
backwards.
that. Oh, backwards. Never mind.
Because you guys passed it on the way here.
Right.
And then you kept
We
passing.
kind of were in a rush after killing.
Forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, between like
And
here
also
and here, it
Victoria
would be
Was
roughly
extremely uneasy.
halfway.
Speaking of, Victoria, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Can you make a heart check for Victoria actually?
For Victoria.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna be heading to.
She's feeling pretty decent.
Nice.
Okay, so we're all on the same
right.
page. We are going to Dominic's. Dominic is going to help us get to Bowalk. Or
Plan.
okay, that is the plan. All right.
First,
I just
we go
wanted
pick
to
up
make
magic
sure-
item that we were supposed to get in the first place, because potentially it's super powerful, and if it's a threat, I can dispose of it.
Great.
I love being.
Well,
I
you
love being a
also
magical
ate-
garbage bin.
You ate the ring that allowed one to be that identified one as being higher up in the blood clerics, and I have to admit, having thought about it, having that ring may have helped us a great deal in terms of getting around above ground if we ran into any of those folk.
Did I eat that? I don't
You
recall
ate
eating
that.
It was.
I have a
good.
distinct textual memory of you eating the ruby ring.
The texture.
Who's gonna be heading to the Dominic district? They just follow.
I'd like
We could
uh
probably make a forgery.
anyone who wants to make a roll while you guys are traveling, just for safety, for stealth, for whatever. If you want to make any kinds of rolls for that,
Do it.
make a quite roll.
have
Make a
good
roll for.
stealth.
Observation, like just anything
Well,
to
I
help
was
get
actually
safely there.
gonna say because Catalion is taking up the rear of the party, could he roll or would I just use my passive perception to see whether or not people were following us, or should I roll a mind check for that?
You could roll a mind check. As
Could
well.
I use my passive perception instead?
Yeah, I don't think he wants to roll.
You can, because you're actively doing it, you can treat your passive perception like advantage
Okay.
as one of your rolls, and then you just have your
real
other
quick-
roll, and then whichever one's higher.
Sounds good. Real quick, I noticed I have 2 deaths rolled. Does that change after a long rest to 0?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna
If you do
change that
complete
real quick 'cause
rest, that should
When did
reset
you have
it.
a death roll?
Oh, complete rest? I don't know.
That would be your fight with the farmer.
Oh.
I do complete rest, and it is not resetting my death rolls.
Can you
Oh, but
turn
now
that to
it did.
0? Okay,
There we go.
interesting.
I just turned
I'll
it to 0. Okay.
make a note of that.
I will roll a mind check with advantage. Hey!
Nice.
I accept
Hey,
that.
what?
Mhm.
You know what?
Hell
I
yeah.
saw that other dice roll to an
Doubles.
18. It should be.
Um,
I mean, the advantage really
what
didn't
the
help,
heck
but
is
you know, it's
happening
still good.
upstairs?
I saw the one dice hit the other one, and then it turned into an 18. I feel like that should be the advantage.
Oh, I saw the one dice hit the other one and turned into a 17.
All right.
I didn't see the dice hit each other at all.
So
I just saw the
for
dice roll on completely opposite corners and never interact.
did anyone what kind of method are you guys going through the city?
Probably a quieter one, I guess. We're not
Mhm.
trying to draw attention to each other, so we're taking like the less loud and destructive path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we hear a fight, we go the other way.
For sure. Anyone else want to make any kind of rules?
Do you guys want me to roll a mind check as well?
Up to you.
What does it do? I don't know what it does. I'm scared
It's
to roll.
it's up to you. Well, you tell me like what you're trying to do for traveling to Dominic's place safely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Aren't we going first off? Aren't we going to the thing to collect
No.
and then heading to Dominic's?
You were talking about that. I just had to leave the group away. We're going to Dominic's.
Am I
He'll be
allowed-
there.
Yeah.
He'll be there eventually. He'll be there. He'll be there.
But wait, are we heading to Dominic's first? Are we heading to pick up the magic item first? What are we doing? I'm
Oh,
confused.
you guys are heading to Dominic's first because it's close. Much closer and safer.
And colder. Definitely colder, not warmer.
Okay, you want me to roll? I guess I'm at the front of the party, so I think I'd probably be aware of what we're facing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, or just sensing danger, I guess.
All right. Yeah, if you want to make a roll for that.
Let's do.
Okay.
Wow, you're smart.
And I'll make a mind check for Lucian as well. All right, cool. Yeah, you guys.
One real question out of nowhere, Milo. Sorry, what day is it? Out of 450.
Let's open up the calendar. Out of 450. Yuck. Surely this can't be right. Yeah, I don't think that I kept up properly with this. Because it's saying that the Shield District was festival was yesterday, according to this, and I don't feel like that's correct.
Well,
To be
how long has
honest,
it been
I mean,
since
it was at least yesterday, or at most yesterday.
At most yesterday,
I'm just curious.
because that's when the
the
explosions
festival-
happened.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
don't know how long
yeah,
it's
that's
been.
about right.
Has it? Huh.
I think it's been a day. I think it's been a day or two.
Yeah, I thought it was like a little over a day. Like I still thought it was like because the Shield District was on Poseidon, which is the 8th day of the week, and then Halfdan is 9. I thought it was at least like morning of Ulfdun, which is like the 2 days
I think
after.
you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right because there was stuff that we did on the day that this blew up. There was stuff.
Yeah, because it was like
And then I
the
think
very
it
very
might
like
be a day or
evening
two.
that it happened.
It has not been long.
No, it hasn't.
No, it's only been like 2 days. 2 days?
In terms of day of out of 450, it is the 10th day of the 7th month each month being 30 days. So I'm just gonna
So 150
plus
No.
what? 220th
I
day.
lied. 220. Yep.
Yep.
My bad.
All right,
That's still a
220.
nice number.
Very nice round number. Where am
That's all.
I? I
My
did
bad.
not have my Dominic map. Did I upload it to this? I'm gonna quickly see if I can find that.
I'm sure there are no encounters that would stop us from getting there today in this session.
No, there are not. Lucky you.
After
You have a very safe and warm
mindset.
travel across the land.
Do you see what I need? Do you hear this? I have to hear this in real life.
Yes, occasionally. As you're walking there, Catalion, you definitely see the occasional shadowy figure behind you. Just you can't tell. You can't really tell much about them, just that they are a silhouette that occasionally you see in the shadow.
Does it look like it's the same shadowy form or different ones each time?
You would probably say it looks similar. You can't tell if it's the same, but it looks similar enough to be suspicious, especially in a realm of random anti-UCP ads that I'm happening. Cool. Yeah, I don't like any of the people we can vote for. Thank you, YouTube ads.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He will bring
Um,
that up towards the front of the
yeah.
just be.
Yeah, especially in a world with like, keens and elves, everyone between 2 and like 8 feet being pretty common. It's weird that you have like a consistently heighted person behind you.
All right. Keep your eyes peeled. There's a good chance we're being tracked. Hard to tell, but it looks like it's just one.
What?
There's a figure every so often, fairly far back, too far to be able to make out much more than form and height. But it's there every so often.
Not getting any closer?
Not
No.
so far.
We'll ignore it now, just keep an eye.
That's not curiosity. Curiosity wouldn't have followed us this far. Whoever this is, they know who we are. Or they think they do.
Or they're just weird. I mean, I've met my fair share of strange people.
I'm not willing to take bets on weird today. Not with the
Yeah.
kid.
We'll deal with it when we get
Also
a little
fair.
Just be ready. That's all.
Thank you.
I'll try to give you a heads up if I can, but I lose sight of them fairly regularly.
Okay.
There
If
might
they get
not
more
be one.
consistent on seeing them, let me know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and you make it to Dominic's place with decently no issue. It seems beyond that. You're able to avoid any kind of conflict that you might be able to find, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be too bad. Besides that mysterious character,
When we
you
cross over into the district, does the shadowy thing keep following us?
it seems it does, yeah. Once you yeah, because once you reach there in the Undercity, then you end up just kind of coming up to the top, and yeah.
How long does it take to travel?
I'd probably argue like at least 3 hours.
During one of those hours, I would have asked Eyes to use his bird to see if he could, like, when I spot the figure, I would get Eyes to send his bird to try to get a better look at one point.
If it has a soul.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a convenient thing to find out as well, but...
Ooh.
Eyes does not see it at all.
One.
Yeah.
Well, it was worth a try.
Maybe we can see it once we get higher, like above ground. Be better.
Are we above ground?
Eventually, yeah, you get above ground. And it still seems to be relatively there. Do you stop on your approach to Dominic's because of this, or do you keep going to entering his place? Because you can see him. You're essentially a block away now at this point.
Wait, are we above ground now?
You'd be above ground at this point, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Catalion takes a moment to breathe in the fresh air, and his skin seems to turn a little bit greener in the sunlight.
Photosynthesis.
Miracle of life. Plant life, specifically. Most of the time, it doesn't work really with the more meat-based.
This stream is brought to you by Fitbit. Get your Fitbit today at... No, I'm joking. I should, like, get a no ads area for music, I'm very much realizing. I don't know why I know why I'm getting ads all of a sudden, because I use an ad blocker on my main profile, but I'm using my Realms YouTube whatever thing logged into Chrome, so I have like a separate like window open for it, and that one doesn't have the ad blocker. What if I just do
Opera GX?
I do use that, but I use it for a lot of different things.
Fair enough.
So it's like I use Chrome and Opera GX for like the same reasons. And it's just an easier way to like just split a bunch of things. Cool. I have an ad blocker now. Oh, that's what was playing. Okay, I want to finish this. All right.
Okay, so
There we
we're
go.
above ground.
You're above ground. Were you wanting to
Thanks.
create conflict with this thing at all? Like confront it, or are you going to still just walk into Dominic's?
Can I at least try to sense magic on it?
Are you aware of it?
We'll make a mind check. Oh, Evan.
No.
I at least pick up that everybody else is kind of weirded out by it.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as Catalion and whoever isn't being like super quiet about it, because so far Catalion is like right now is the only one that's like really aware of it following. So that depends what Catalion's sharing.
It's still following, but it's still being like inconsistent about appearing.
Yeah, yeah, you could say inconsistent about appearing. Be more about noticing, it seems, but yeah.
Sometimes he's on our left, sometimes he's on our right, sometimes he's behind us.
Sometimes he is also behind us. He's always behind you. He's never in front of you. He's always behind.
Yeah, but I mean, like, off to the left, off to the right. I don't know. I was flavoring. Basically, why he's not always in the same position behind us.
No.
Which is why he's hard to keep constant track of.
Um, I guess we'll stop. Cruz gonna turn around, look at Battalion, kind of like, is it still following us?
Italian's gonna do a quick glance around.
Yep. You can barely
Right.
see him like right at the edge of a shadow, just right around a corner.
8th building down the street. Look left towards the alley. You can just see his foot barely peeking out of that shadow.
Or whatever it is really hard to track. I don't like the idea of bringing it into Dominic's district. I feel like we should probably deal with it before we get any further.
Well, we're already in the district at this point, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it'd be in his like theater and his like mall.
At this point, I can't say much for security, but would it be better to try to deal with it ourselves or wait until we have the reinforcements that Dominic might be able to give us? Maybe this is one of Dominic's. We are in his territory. Now, we weren't at the start, but
I still rather figure out what it wants.
well, how badly do you want to know? And how much you willing to gamble?
Let's try to avoid fighting
All
for
right.
the most part.
Hey, are you a friend?
It just there's absolutely no reaction.
You in the corner. I've been watching you. You haven't done anything to mess with us so far, so I don't see any problem. But we'd rather not have a problem in the future, and this seems like the best place to decide that.
It's just nothing.
Okay. Since we're a Dominic's district, probably get it.
Would it be dumb to try to walk over there?
Little. How about?
Eyes, keep me covered.
Eyes kind of draws his bow, just keeping it at the ready.
Can I cast?
Italian's
like,
gonna start walking slowly that way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start casting a
left
little bit
hand.
of snow?
Yep.
Italian's gonna turn and just be like, be ready, but let's not provoke them. Now listen, my friends are a little bit nervous, as are we all, and it makes sense concerning the fact that the city blew up a few days ago, from what I'm told.
As you begin to approach it, you notice that kind of like fog of war, when you get within a specific range of it, it just seems to just disappear.
All right, that's mighty unsettling. He disappeared. Actually, from the moment he disappears, I'm gonna take 2 steps back.
Yeah. As soon as you take 2 steps back, he's in a different spot. He's a door
Take
closer.
2 steps forward.
He disappears.
Take 2 steps back.
He's a door closer.
So, all right. So, just so everyone knows, when I approach, he disappears, and when I back off, he's closer to me. Are you all clocking where he is right now?
Yeah, I see him.
Does she?
Gonna roll
Whatever he
2 line
appears.
checks. One for
Yeah.
me.
Everyone make a roll for that, yeah.
I see him.
Yep. You see him for sure. Nice.
That's pretty.
I've got him. clocked in.
With that, everyone sees him.
Oh, I
Sweet.
guess I don't have to roll. Good
Alright.
job.
Just jiggle myself up and down, flashlight mode.
All right, let's
Does that light reveal anything?
yes.
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah, you see a man of some kind, or a creature or being, humanoid, in a dark, in a very, very dark hood and robes. You see an orange light emanating from beneath their hood where you'd expect shadow to be. You can't make out their face. You can tell that they have one, but you can't make any
Do
detail
I
out.
smell-
There's kind of like wisps of fabric that are almost emanating more like smoke around the collar, as its hands are in a in kind of like in a very like intricate pattern, like woven together between it, kind of like that cross between like businessmen or like monks, and holding it in a presence kind of directed towards you.
Is this familiar to me from my
Um,
past? Or could I do an essence
uh,
check to see if there's something familiar?
Make a. This would be a history check if you're going to do anything.
Sure. What's history?
Probably mind, or if you have another argument for it, but
Well, I would say
How connected are
noting
you?
the origin
Essence?
of my own power and
mhm.
my experience with things in my past, I would say an essence check just to kind of get the vibe coming off this guy, because I feel
Okay.
like will know like, and then there will be that back of like hair on the back of your neck kind of problem if things are not right.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, you would know this. There's a specific branch of
The guys, yeah,
uh
of the people I'm thinking of.
here, let me, you know what's gonna be way easier? Let me just DM this.
Yeah,
Oh, we getting some lore.
Yeah, yeah. But he's a shadow person, so maybe Dominic will know about it too.
nope, he won't.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, man. Don't doubt what I know, because you don't know everything that I know.
You don't know what I know. You don't know.
Don't
Either
know
way, I
what
got-
don't know what you don't know.
I got a bit of snow going on, so maybe Dominic will show up.
If I had access to his character sheet, I would be rolling a perception check.
It's not like a full on blizzard. It's a little bit of- I'm scared. You know?
I'm just sending that over Discord there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So like the people Vel would have worked with.
We got name drops
No.
up in here.
No. So
Not
I know them
directly. This is
heard of but have not seen before.
you would have seen them. It would have been
Okay.
like different branch, a lot more private, but still like same university, completely opposite wing.
Different school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to. I'm quickly going through my backstory to quickly remember what school would Vel have been in.
I
don't know if
believe
I wrote a name.
they were just general healing, weren't they?
No, they were
Let me bring that
more
up again.
pure arcana.
Okay, that would probably just more of a generalist then.
Okay.
If it's just pure arcana, because yeah, arcane is just where things all stem out from.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to motion for the people behind me to stand ish down, but also, it's kind of a waving off, and I'm going to do. Let me quickly check my languages. I'm gonna call out an Elvish in the Elvish that would have been spoken back in that, and I will call out. I am a friend of those who learned in the schools of the Empire. What is your name?
He doesn't speak, but he does seem to attention to some degree releases in his shoulders. It takes a step forward.
Catalion will take a slow step forward to match it, taking his left hand off of the grip of his sword. I wasn't born in the Empire. I hail from Erdelion.
Ardelian fell long ago.
That it did.
You are from the Empire.
So are you?
No, I'm a descendant. A splinter broken off. A sect sworn to keep us alive. Our research, our work.
Quickly,
it is important for human life. Or for fuck, life.
You remember that human life, technically speaking, doesn't exist.
quickly hit me, Milo. These guys were. Let me quickly go back here and reread. So these guys would have been decently okay in terms of like Glade Runner understanding of how life ought to work and the use of magic, not like, or like really.
Here's my question first. How much do you want me to just openly explain about what you know about them?
I would like you to not explain anything.
Okay, cool.
Hey, take it. So
I wanna
close,
know.
so close.
Yeah, thank you.
So
I was
close.
just
I want knowledge. How dare you deny me the knowledge?
Did you just pick up a country accent?
What?
You said that in a country accent. I think it's
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, it is
That
unfortunate that
happens
the only
sometimes.
other two player characters right now are also speaking country accents.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you meant to.
Weird.
think you
I did not intend for that to happen, but apparently it did.
Oh, that's funny. Look at them quiet, discussing lore that we cannot know.
I feel left out.
That is alright.
Callian turned towards you slowly, and his eyes go white, and his smile starts to spread and crack across his cheeks, and he starts to explode from. I'm just kidding.
I know bull crap when I hear it.
No, okay. Callian is going to pause and
Far too much of a drama queen to just spawn that out of nowhere. But at least get a line in.
shush. Why exactly have you been following us? Who is it that you're studying?
All of you. All of you. One is not here. This royalty is not missing. It's missing the one I was told about. The royalty is thick.
Katali's gonna turn over his shoulder. Any of you royalty, or do we know any royalty?
I mean, I knew several royals once upon a time.
Are you
Pretty sure they're all
royalty?
dead now. No. I maybe? I don't know. Elementals classify as royalty if
Son
they're
of
older
the
than
king.
the cities. Okay.
This bird is here, but he is not. The 6 of you are here, and the 7th isolated.
Are you talking about the raccoon?
The raccoon was disposed of.
I cannot hear a word he's saying.
Yeah, you kind of cut out a few times.
The raccoon is disposed of.
Oh gosh, they killed him.
Not
hold
by
on.
us. Not by us.
Yeah, these people don't really dispose of things. That's not their deal.
Not unless forced into a corner.
So speaking of corners, we don't mind you coming with. Well, actually, I shouldn't speak for the group. Cruz, would you mind if this gentleman continued to follow us?
Was he just observant, or
He belongs to, and I will not be divulging your secrets, so you can relax on that. He belongs to a group that seek to study and learn.
he can follow us, but he's your responsibility. Crosses the line, I'm gonna deal with you.
I don't want to be dealt with, so tell you what. Follow us if you desire. Maybe you can even be a hand and let us know if there are others following us. You seem to be doing a pretty good job of it yourself. How many others you knew of Verdalian?
Long ago, I have ancestors who hailed there.
Who?
Long ago, it was the records have been lost. We have moved to a different place since then.
Are there any by the name of Endstar among your group?
No. None. Not one.
How about give me a second.
anyone
How about
not of elven lineage.
Stellara? Are there any Stellaras among you?
One.
What's their name?
Arnal.
Arnon?
Arnon.
Sorry, I had. I had hoped for perhaps someone I may have known. But,
No.
alright.
If you know of the Lances Empire, you come hundreds of years before us, if not thousands. We are generations beyond. We try to keep the Empire's work alive. But most of us were wiped out before coming here. Before time cracked. Before my master as well of my order was locked away. He asked me to check on you, to look at you, to watch. I've been watching all of you. This week, this entire week, since you awoke.
Indeed. Well, we have business to attend to. So, make no harm or foul among us, and we will take no offense or mean no harm to you.
I have no intention of hurting you. We simply seek to understand. You have a power that no other has. A power not chosen, not earned, not deliberately done. You have become intertwined. How did you become intertwined?
Well, I will be honest. I don't know.
All of you are intertwined.
Yeah, make a roll.
This guy freaks me out. I'm using sense magic.
All right.
I believe I do have wireless sense. I don't remember what that is.
The range. Yeah, make an essence
range
check.
on that is.
You'd be within enough space that I'd be okay with that.
22.
22. No spoiled milk.
Good. Oh, maybe that's what he was talking about when it came to spoiled.
If that's what you were trying to do. Is there anything else that you were trying to?
What does he's weirding me out. What's up with him? Like, what kind of magic does he give off? Is this like I will die? Is this stealthy magic? Is this I'm going to explode magic?
No magic.
Oh, no magic. Beg your pardon. This man has no magic, and yet he disappears.
No more magic than a tiefling or a glade runner or just any other person going about their life would.
I just slowly slide behind Victoria. Slowly slide out the other side.
Catalion's just gonna like start heading out.
Alright, I guess we're heading out.
He definitely doesn't like he keeps the similar distance as you guys keep walking. Not necessarily getting closer, not staying, but still staying kind of far. Yeah, you guys end up making it to Dominic's. There's a couple guards out front, and one of them kind of approaches and goes, "Hello, where are you from?" It's what the heck did I call them? Snake people.
I don't know.
It has been too long for me to have retained that knowledge.
Reptilian, we're gonna call him Reptilian. I don't know.
Where is Realms player folder? Species formatting? Is that where the rest of the bar? Yeah. Okay, let's turn on that side thing. It is a Basius.
Oh.
That's what they're called. No. Basius is greeting you, going, "Hello. How can I help you? Are you here for some relief? Are you harmed by the recent explosions and gang violence and chaos?"
Well, we come looking for information.
What
was
kind of
harmed.
information?
We want to know the.
Is Dominic anywhere within the 10-mile radius?
Yes, he was quite in. He should be in the theater right now. I can direct you to him if you wish to meet him with him. Oh, well, there's an answer to it anyways. Haha. Oh, whoopsies.
No, I'm sure
He
he's
can't be allowed
quite
to live.
busy.
He knows too much.
I'm sure he's quite busy. We're just trying to figure out how the Royal District is doing.
I wouldn't know. Dominic would know, though. Not many of us are really paying attention. We're just keeping care of our own here.
Understandable.
Yes. Although, well, again, that'd be through Dominic, because he has sent many people out. There's some people clearing in the district and clearing their way north, specifically. But that's towards the Gilded, not the Royal District. Like, yes, there. But, yeah.
Do you think they might have seen something?
I think it was. There's rumors that the wardens are doing the same but south. So I wonder if they're just working together to make sure that the gangs aren't going up to too much trouble without being approached. Normal things.
Is there a group up north currently?
Of us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, then. Maybe we can head that way. See what they know.
Dodging Dominic.
I don't want to bother him! I do want to see him, but I don't want to bother him.
I mean, you can still
Well,
just
you
say
can bother
hello.
him.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. She's gonna
It
look
is
at the group
common
and see.
knowledge that in the middle of violent confrontation, that it is best to receive letters from people and be like, "Hey, by the way, just popping in. You got time for coffee?"
I'm gonna make time for coffee.
No, that's
She's gonna look at
because-
the group more specifically at
Yeah.
Catalion and ask, "Do you need to meet Dominic at all?"
Well, I heard that Dominic could be a very potent ally, and if he's working his way towards Warden, who's another potent ally, and they're already putting together a team to try to solve the problems in the city, then I think that's a fantastic place to start moving.
I guess.
But
Stop
do we want to
by.
bring the kid with us into that zone, or do you think he'd be safer here?
Probably safer here, but I'd rather give him over to Dominic directly if I had him over anywhere.
Oh, Dominic's just here. He's in the theater. He's not doing. He's helping set up some of the shows and stuff, but he's not actively doing much until scouts get back. He's just making sure things are
Can we see
defended.
him?
Oh yeah, yes. Yes, you.
Well,
I don't
thank
remember
you.
your
And he
name,
walks-
Steven. Come here.
He's just gonna walk in.
Oh, you. Yeah, I guess you can direct yourself. I guess you don't need an escort to go in. Yeah. See it.
No. Sorry, your name was Steven?
I think he's left.
Your name was Steven.
Oh, no, my name's Catalion.
Johnson.
If you wouldn't mind giving us Johnson. Dear diary, today I met a snake named Johnson.
My name's not Johnson. Your name is Johnson.
All right then. Well, how about you take me and my friends to Dominic?
Cool. They start guiding you through the lobby and into like these large doors. I am going to activate that scene, and I'm going to say that this is a perfect time for a bathroom break.
All right.
Let's continue that recording. Let's save the changes for that and make things visible. As you walk in, you see Dominic kind of just making sure that in this wonderful large amphitheater full of hundreds and hundreds of seats, a bunch of balconies and things above you. It's quite grand, quite nice, something that you know that this district could never regularly afford, but every show is at a reasonable price. You see Dominic on stage, kind of just helping with, looking up and kind of moving his hands up in the air, and you see that there's like lights that are kind of being set up. Immediately, he turns around and just, hello there. Hi, friends. He hops down off the stage and does a gentle jog towards you.
I take over now.
No,
I have denied my character.
you're being denied your character.
My
Oh, that's
agency.
sketchy. That's
Gone.
sketchy though. That's sketchy though. That's sketchy though.
That is sketchy dough.
Not really. There's a lot
You
of
play
precedent
Warden?
for maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. I've never played Warden when I've been another character.
I've played Dominic multiple times when I've been another character in the room.
Well, the GM has decided, so regardless, can I get a description? Because we're missing the token of what Dominic looks like these days.
Dominic's up here. You see currently, unless there's a more recent token for what we have.
Trust me, I've got stuff. I've got it.
If there's a more recent token, you can always do it. Oh yeah, if you want to give a description though, Kaden.
My descriptions never do it justice, but what you see is a very well-dressed man, fully clothed, nothing showing. Black gloves, black overcoat, black helmet with a faint purple line in it, and a white rose stapled on, or not stapled, but tucked into a pocket on his chest.
I prefer stapled. I love the idea that he
Stapled.
stapled a white rose to his jacket.
Yes, but as he walks, shadows tend to flow around him such that he always seems to be gliding everywhere with relative ease and grace. This is the image that I have. And this is probably the very same pose that he's doing while walking towards you.
I remember that one.
It's a little bit melodramatic. Okay.
Oh, he runs a theater. Melodrama is his middle name.
All right, Catalian's just gonna kind of take a little bit of a half step back, let Cruz figure things out, and go from there.
She's gonna wait until he shows up closer.
Am I actually allowed to handle him, or was that a joke, or?
I'm serious.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me uncomfortable.
Greg, do your perception check.
I think I. Oh wait, this isn't him, is it? Can I do an essence check? Because I think Greg's seen it, met him before.
Yep.
Essence.
Ooh,
Victoria, back me up here. Essence check.
Victoria puts a hand on her knife. And kind of make sure that she's between Timothy and him.
Passive perception of 13 tells me that she's doing this.
Yep.
All right. Catalian's gonna kind of follow suit and be like, Cruz, what's going on?
Cruz, you notice nothing. He seems like the good old Dominic. He's like, Cruz, everyone, nice to see you again. I didn't expect you guys to, be dropping by so soon. We're making great waves here in the city here.
I would have brought a gift of some sort if we were just stopping by. We're kind of in a hurry. I do apologize.
Oh, in a hurry. Where are you guys going?
Well, you see, we're...
Cruz.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, one sec.
I just float over. I think he might. Now I'm not getting any spoiled milk, so don't stab him. But I think this is only my opinion. I think this is his body double.
Body double?
Body double?
You know the guy that you leave behind when I'm whispering this to Cruz.
Is Catalian hearing this?
You know the guy that you leave behind that looks exactly like you, so that you can go off and do something, but nobody actually knows that you're going off and doing something.
Okay. Thank you.
Have it better is a duplicate, but
What's a duplicate?
I don't smell any spoiled milk.
I'm not familiar with one of those duplicates. What are those?
Is this Victoria or is
No,
this...
that's Dominic. Dominic is like leaned in. He's like, "What is a duplicate?" I don't.
We told him about the duplicates.
Yeah.
This confirms it.
It's a duplicate.
You've exposed yourself, nerd. We talked with him about
Exposed what? And he starts backing up. He's just like, whoa, exposed. What do you mean?
And Greg will just walk up. Or, I say walk up. Greg will float up while rolling so that it appears that he's actually committing some form of motion. What I mean to say is that we actually talked with Dominic not too long ago, and I'm going to keep quiet. How many people are in this theater?
It's just you guys. There's no one else in this room.
Fantastic. Good. I don't have to keep my voice down. What I mean to say is that you, my friend, have been outplayed. You're uninformed. You're outdated. We talked with Dominic about the duplicates, and the fact that you don't know what that is exposing you as either a body double or a duplicate. Please answer which one, because if you answer body double, I am willing to let you live. If you answer duplicate, I will incinerate you in arcane fire.
I don't believe that I'm either of those.
4, 3.
Can I answer that if I'm either of those? I'm neither of those. What do you mean? That's really kind of like putting you in a dilemma for no apparent reason for it.
Good. Settle down.
Dominic,
You're
I
not
just need
sure
you to
either
hold
one.
still for a second. I am simply going to check whether or not you are what you say you are.
That he doesn't know.
Why are you checking what I am?
I do.
What are you doing?
Oh, this man has been read like a book.
Does he feel like those duplicate things that I have faced in the past, and that kind of uneasy hair on the back of your neck sort of deal?
Here's Firebolt.
Doesn't use fire.
Dominic casts Firebolt. You see just from the shadow, it
we're
erupts
inside,
into
aren't I?
fire. Yes, you are.
Well, then there
I
goes
believe-
that. Okay.
Can I interrupt?
believe you're also weak to fire. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Firebolt
am
is
weak
going
to
to directly hit through you. And also, I need to realize exactly how Firebolt aiming works and go to open that
Firebolt
thing.
a line, or is it
It's
just
not
a-
really quite a line. It's a... Where is
I
spells?
probably invented it, so let me quickly go over to
Abilities.
Can I step in?
Damage, fireball, firebolt, casting a
Called
piercing bolt of fire through a line of enemies. A range of damage is rolled on a d10 modifier. Each target that gets hit halves the damage. You may also change the trajectory upon hitting a target. Yeah, that's how I thought. So it's going to hit through you, and then every target halves the damage.
I think the only target that he can reasonably hit
Yeah.
is him.
Can I step in? No option. Or is this happening so quickly and me and Greg are talking that I can't do anything?
What do you mean that he can reasonably hit?
Well, I mean, like, if he's shooting from here,
Mm-hmm.
he was trying to like hit through us.
Yeah, Dominic would have had to
He should-
move
he
to
should
firebolt
move.
someone else, but he can just straight up firebolt me on his own.
No, because you're right adjacent, and then
If
you're
it's firing
3
from the
meters.
center of him, if it's firing from the center of him, like he can do this, or he can hit him.
He has a range of 25.
I know. What I'm saying is that the line you fire in a straight line from him goes either here or it goes over here.
Yeah, you may also change the trajectory
can-
after hitting a target.
Oh well, that's
This is
different story
a
now.
well. See, this is interesting because I have firebolt advanced on Darius, and it does not do that.
That's because there's been an overhaul last time with the abilities that it went through when I resorted everything. It's in the damage essence of the abilities file. It's now an
This
upgrade
is
of
another
Fireball.
reason that it's just weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time we come back, what
So
the
you
freaking
suffer.
do?
So
Different.
Catalion, you suffer the 26 damage plus, however,
I'm weak to fire.
I believe so as a Glade Runner. I don't know if you have any resistances, but I don't know what level of harm it do.
Well, I'm just quickly double checking.
And then Greg, you're gonna get the 13, and then
because
Cruz
my
is going to
weakness is
get
fire,
7. Yeah.
Milo, because my weakness is fire, I take double fire damage, which means 26 turns into 52.
Do you have? I'm pretty sure you have an extra resistance though because of.
I resist earth magic.
With your envoy status, do you not have? Oh, that's just bonuses. All right, yeah. Yeah, it just immediately pierces through you. Goes, hits Greg, and then Cruz.
Is there a way for me to use live in exchange on Battalion?
If you do a anytime and you can roll
Fast enough?
above a 25,
Damn, okay. Okay.
because this is definitely like surprise round.
Yeah. I understand.
Hmm.
I know.
I should have just dropped the arcane fireball.
No. Equivalent exchange. I
He's
think-
obviously not Dominic.
Where do I have equivalent?
By the way,
Where that is.
I flip.
You just do an essence one because it's a passive. You can just do.
Okay.
Oh, my music is here. Let's
Golden Hate what, bro?
change.
Hold up. Equivalent. Oh, the music is not helping.
Milo,
Yeah.
I rolled a 25 for essence. Would that have given me time to realize that this guy was actually not who he said he was, and therefore be a roll-off to see who the two of us moved first?
I'll let you do a nimbleness check to brace yourself. If you brace yourself, you can make it a graze and half the damage.
So bring it back to regular damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 13 to nimbleness. I don't know.
I'll
if
allow that
that's
to be a
crazy.
graze. I'll allow that to be a graze because that's still 26 damage.
Yes. Okay. Are we rolling initiative now, or?
Yes, let me just add y'all to the combat. Yeah, roll for initiative.
Like this. I want this, but
Where is initiative?
If when you go to the combat tab,
Combat tab.
and then you can just press that's the fist, and then you can press the.
Eee, look at that! I got a
now
nat
you
20.
are on fire with these nat 20s.
Nice.
So, does that I get special things because of that, right?
Yes.
I think I got like 3 actions.
Yeah, you get 3 actions. You get your usual one and 2 extra free actions.
Please, whatever your actions are, let them not be something that will hurt me.
I have no guarantee of your safety.
I am half health.
All right, roll. You're doing wild magic, or whatever it is.
Okay, so I have a fireball in the pocket sauce.
For the love of all that is good, you will deal double damage to me.
I know I'm double checking. Great. This
I
isn't
am your
organized by
healer
damage
and
type
your.
anymore.
I'm your healer and
I'm
support. If you
checking
kill
if
me,
it
this
does
goes
splash.
poorly.
That voice
I
crack.
am checking if it does splash. Just
If
Chillax.
it's just
Okay.
a base, if it's just a base fireball, no. If it's an upgrade fireball, maybe. If you know what degree of fireball it is, you can always just aim it so the splash doesn't hit Catalion.
If you want to shoot a fireball, shoot it at the roof so that I can be in sunlight.
Or just we can't. We can just talk this out.
who are you and what have you done with Cruz?
I just don't want him to die.
Don't want Cruz to
Cruz
die, or
Cruz-
don't want fake Dominic to
Cruz,
die?
Cruz has only been told that it's probably not him. She doesn't really know if it's him or not.
It's not him. It is not him. I can 110% confirm it is not him. He had no fire magic on him the last time, and now he has fire magic.
And he's using it on you.
And he's
True.
using it on you.
Oh yeah, he
Out
did
of
that damage to all of
on
you guys, right?
True,
Yeah.
true. All right. I see how it is.
Honestly, not a big fan of Fireball. But that 1d4 of burn does look nice. I think I will use that Fireball. I'm not sure. I think it just hits him.
One of my characters, I'm not gonna be happy with you.
It is not an AoE. It is a it is like I just hit him.
Okay.
That's what Fireball does. That's what base Fireball does.
Okay.
Just catches the whole place on fire. Catalion dies.
Let's be double sure. Milo,
Hi.
does it only do one person?
Base fireball only has an area of just a 1x1. It just does one person. It's when it's an upgraded one.
Okay, good. I don't believe it's upgraded. I think it's just a base Fireball.
Cool. That's
I also-
1d4 plus essence.
1d4 plus essence plus 1d4 burn, right?
Yep.
It says every hit adds 1d4 burn.
Yep.
So 1d4. Does that also count with my, my +4 to wait? Oh, wait,
Any other bonus to any other casting modifier would be added. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, right, here it is. So +6 +2 +1d4 +2. Okay. 1 + 8. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. 6 +2 +1d4 +2. I really have to make a thing for this. So
Really should.
So whatever I roll is going to have, so 1d4. Okay, so that's just a 1. And I'll roll that 1d4 burn. 3. So he has 3 stacks of burn, but that 1 is a 7, 9, plus another 1d4. 12, 14 fire damage.
All right.
Plus 3 burn. And then I'm going to do another randomness. We don't have it anymore, do we?
Just roll a D144.
D144. Okay.
That was wait, how many? That was 3. You said fire or burn?
3 burn, yeah.
3 burn. Okay.
All right, so it's Ashar 1D144, right?
Yeah.
92. All right. I'm guessing I'm going to page 92.
There's not 92 pages.
There's not 92 pages. Which one is the 92nd ability?
This would be, and you get 2. You can roll another one as well. That
is.
is.
I get 3 because I'm using one of my limiteds for Oh Baby a triple.
Oh yeah.
That's only my second action.
Yeah. That's you get Distant Whispers, and then you can roll again to be able to choose between 2 every time you roll, right?
Or yeah, I also do get that because I have Skillful Luck. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna Control C this real quick.
Yep.
2.
You get Distant Whisper, Crystalline Amplification for the first 2.
For 1 seems good. Not sure what it actually does, but we'll find out. I have Dissonant Whispers and
Yeah, Crystalline Amplification.
Amplification.
Yeah. That's your first pair. Your second pair is Anemoy Dash and Golden Shot. And then your third pair is Ignite and Golden Shot again.
Right. So let me just find these real quick. I have no idea where to find these. So, Dissonant Whispers.
Control F.
Control F, that's really helpful. Control F. Map page, Control F. Document. Yes. You add Dissonant Whispers to the abilities, Doc?
Yeah. Not bookmark.
How did you spell it?
Distant Whispers, sorry.
Distant, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Close. Not helpful. Crystalline location. Probably gonna go with this one. I'm gonna spawn it here.
Okay. Let's put a random token in for that then. What works? Here's a card. have a cart.
All right, so golden shot. I'm not sure how that exactly works.
Golden shot. Summon a flaming revolver and fire off a shot, reloading it. Yeah.
So, in other words, if I put my life into this,
Yeah. Yeah, they'll take double the damage that you.
Through the crystalline amplifier. Would that also double the damage? Because I remember that crystalline amplifier also doubles damage, I think.
It doubles. It makes any spell that hits it a 3x3, or adds +2 to its area in both dimensions. Because of that, with Golden Shot, I would allow that to hit multiple times. So I would go with tripling the damage, so 6 times the damage, yeah. For however much health you want to take.
40 HP. So 6 times 39. 234. And that would also apply equal levels of burn. Sure, why not? Reduce me to 1 HP and let's light this guy up like a Christmas tree.
And equal.
234 damage and being set on fire for 234.
Do not mess with my Dominic.
let's just. I'm just gonna. Dominic. I'm just gonna say 237 burn. Yep. Yeah, you do that. He immediately just gets blown back over. He flips, and he takes another d6 just of falling damage. And you just hear a thud.
All right, I'm gonna float on over. And if he's still alive.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive? Okay, what was my last 2 spells? My last 2 spells were,
your last 2 spells were Ignite and another Golden Shot.
Where's Ignite?
Keaton, I'm really feeling like if I can't play Dominic, no one can.
No, that's kind of the gist of it. Ignite. Ignite a 7x7 area around you. Okay, I'm gonna set him on fire down there.
All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those will just do that. There we go. Yeah, it's just you've set this on fire, and you just see him just burning. As well, that I believe also burn damage as well. Which, because the fire spell and taking burn damage, he's also taking another 237 burn. Let's make a quick note about Golden Shot burn nerf ? Because that's a lot of burn.
They became a hunter with a golden gun.
Yeah, but then because with burn, every time that they suffer fire damage, they receive an additional, like however much burn they have, they receive that much damage as well, right? So then every time he gets hit by fire, he's taking an additional 234 damage, right?
And that's when he stands up on his turn, he's also going to take unless he succeeds a DC 15 might check, he's also going to suffer another d6 of damage and take more burn.
Yeah.
And I'm not done, because I'm using another limited action, and my third action for this to go for another spell. Another spell of.
All right, yeah.
This is only my second, isn't it? This is only my second. That's right. Okay, let's do this.
All right, make your 2 144 rolls.
Time. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh.
Play my character and impersonate him again. I dare you.
You got Inferno Fireball. And Hallowed Ground. You got Flash Dash and Arcane Archer. You got Illusions and Flame Whip. I think what's gonna be simpler, judging by this lad's health and judging by the fact that you got more fire spells, I'm just gonna go at this moment of just immediately after Dominic shoots his firebolt, Greg erupts in a ball of arcane energy, just fire, wind, earth, everything spiraling around him. A loud comes around as just bolts and bolts of fire come at him, pushing Dominic over the edge. An eruption of fire happens. The glowing baseball floats over Dominic, hurling other fire tendrils down below. You hear just a scream as you see just Dominic just melting into just a ball of flesh and eyeballs and teeth, just random sharp fangs just pointing out as it just kind of melts, just kind of squirming, and then just fries and stops. Combat is over.
Can I say except welcome?
He didn't turn into goo, right? He just...
Devolved into the Thing from the hit movie, The Thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wasn't him. I was a big old ball. I'm extremely
doing all
tired
right?
now. I just put my heart and soul literally into it. Ugh. Oh, suck it up. You're at half.
I was at 1 hit point. When he dealt that damage to me, I legitimately felt I have 1 hit point.
Yeah, that was literally like someone just being like, oh, and just barely dodging a gunshot to the heart. He saw his life almost end and was fearful.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use Lay on Hands.
How powerful are you, little stone?
Inconsistent.
You hold many arcane mysteries. Your new friend here kind of walks a little bit forward and extends a hand and goes, "May I?"
Cadellian, can I get a lay on hands before I get poked at? I am literally crumbling to pieces as we speak.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
I think he wants to help out too.
I don't know if a 3 passes. DC of 5, I fail.
It seems to
Wait,
not
how's
work
that-
as
wait,
effectively.
how's that even? Wait, no. I get a +5. That's right. I get a +5 to it because I have radiant stuff now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll have to adjust
So
that.
that doesn't fail.
I will add that
Aha.
to my notes. Fix Catalion's radiant casting bonuses.
And I also have +4 to all casting, so
Yeah, we'll just do casting bonuses. So yeah, that should be...
you're good.
I
You're more
love
than
all
fine.
arcane chaos.
Yeah, he's
Not
extending
intentional.
his hand. Do
I
you
feel like that was personal though. Like you were just killing my
That was personal.
do you
That was
accept
very
the man extending his hand to you? How
We'll just kind of sit down in his
are
hand,
you?
look up at him.
Interesting being. Interesting. You are most powerful intertwined.
is stealth nimbleness?
Yes.
I roll a 12 for stealthily. I walk up beside them, and all I'm doing is putting my hand on my sword, but I want to be as nonchalant about it as possible.
Casually threaten this man's life.
No, not threatening man's life, just like ready in case things go sour when he touches you.
The guy? The both of
No, I'm not threatening. I'm just wanting to be ready in case the guy is not the guy, or in case the guy is the guy that I think he is. Both of those scenarios.
I have not seen much such power since Lindethan was laid to waste.
Do I recall what that is, being what I am?
You would have no clue.
No, you do not.
Even my scattered history of time does not understand.
My master would be scared but quite interesting. He took quite an interest in fire, an arcanum not long ago. You are quite impressive, little one. What is your name, Caden? You intertwine. What is your name here?
Hey, my name's Greg.
Greg.
Nice to meet you. You're freaking me out.
Why am I putting you not at ease?
I mean, the voice really doesn't help. Are you suffering from asthma? Do you need a glass of water? It sounds like you haven't been hydrated in weeks.
I have no way to get water.
That is
I'm
unfortunate.
in this state. As you kind of, his voice kind of trails off for a second, and just from the touch, you just start sensing fire magic come from within him for a second. You hear just a soft rumbling of embers and cracking stone. Specifically just you, Greg. Catalion, you definitely see the glow from his hood kind of shift a little bit more red for a second before turning back to orange. Yes. And then he lets go and kind of turns away and takes a step back. Yes. Interesting times.
I'll make an essence check.
Yep.
Figure out what that was.
Yep.
7. That one. I got no clue.
You have no clue. You just think, it's a weird kind of magey guy that it's like, that was probably just some of his magic kind of just flaring and showing itself.
Same check.
He probably has. Let me look at your character page real quick to figure out how a 26 can be useful.
Fair enough. If it helps, Catalion was slightly off-put by the whole continuing the work of the Empire, because while there were certain aspects of the Empire that Catalion was all for and just fine with, he's a Glade Runner, and there were definitely parts of the Empire's quote-unquote work that he's not super enthused with.
Fair.
It wasn't the Lindale thing, the burning of the tree, which I did once mention offhandedly.
No.
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 No, Lindathon is
Thing.
very different.
I have no idea what it is.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Yes. It is okay. 26, you just... Magic-y man do magic-y things sometimes. I don't think you'd necessarily know Catalion. You definitely know that he trailed off in thought, but that would be about it. And you think it's just some kind of reaction. You'd probably pick up that the light changes from him are definitely like a difference of mood or thought between his hood. There's some degree of how do I phrase this? He's not like a normal being, which you kind of probably already figured out, but you know, that's like another confirmation of like there's something.
Oh, Lidentheon. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, yep. All right. Sorry, I was just looking up the old map so I could make sure I was right.
Isa's gonna come up and be like, "So, boss, is it do we just go north to Boak now? Is that what we're doing, or?"
Just to confirm, the corpse is still there, right?
Yeah, the corpse is there. I was just deleting it, just in case we return. And then there's just random. Yeah.
Is the fire out?
The fire went out. Yeah, once combat ended. Unless Greg was like, "I want this fire to continue," it would have gone out.
No.
Yeah.
I do not want to burn down the theater.
There were definitely like singed seats and carpet, but yeah.
Dorian, did you see that? That was awesome.
All right, make a.
I've done that.
If you're searching the body,
Nice music stopped. What did you do?
it was just getting way too like, "Hey, it's a festival. Hey, whoa!" And I'm like, no.
I was vibing.
Hey, well, I was too, but it's the wrong vibe for a man searching a mangled, fleshy corpse with random. You make
Mostly I'm looking to see if there's anything that can inform me of who he was and if there's anything useful on him.
Oh, this is not a who at this moment. This is now a what this was. Roll a mind check.
Just gonna look over the.
There we go.
It's just a ball of like flesh now. You just see like random like, yeah, essentially the thing. Just a ball of flesh with teeth and orange eyes just kind of sticking out. It was just mangled there. It was just random like wilted and charred flesh.
All right. Well, that's horrifying. Anything useful around?
It's a theater. Be normal theater things. There's a couple
like on the body. Is there any like?
There is no clothes or any like items anymore. Yeah, it's just the flesh. Anymore. It's just like a ball of formless flesh. Like literally, if you like it's just like a ball of silly putty kind of flesh sack, you know?
All right. No,
it's a disturbingly vivid image.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll. What would a man, not fear but trauma check be? Because seeing a burned out corpse, you know.
Oh, this would not be the shape or size of Dominic either.
No, that's fine. But seeing something that has been
a dead burnt crisp of some.
That would more just be roleplay. If you want a fortitude thing, I'd probably have heart for that, but
sweet.
You're not doing
okay?
well.
Are you doing?
Italian's gonna go over here, and then he's gonna throw up in the corner a little bit.
Oh, the nat ones. The nat one counter grows.
I came in here right at this moment. I was like, "Oh, not on the carpet! I just had that installed."
Yeah. So yeah, boss. So we going back to like, cause that I guess Dominic's not here. Is that one of those duplicate things, or like what is that? Do we know?
Well, it's not dissolving, but it's also covered in orange eyes and let me check. Does it smell like spoiled milk?
No.
Oh, what does it smell like?
At this point, absolutely nothing.
I may have
Just
burned
cinders
it
and ash,
a
yeah.
little too much to tell what it was.
Cinders, ash, dust, and rumble is all you can smell.
Alright, well, it's not a duplicate, but it does concern me that maybe they're getting better at just duplicating.
More
Be true. It does have orange eyes. Not a orange. Not a bad.
Yeah,
Trust
I'm
the color
assuming it's from the same kind of people. Italian, you doing okay? Do you need a bag or something?
What do you know about these duplicates?
They duplicate people. They made of goo. When you punch them hard enough, they turn into goo. And they're orange. Orange goo. They're made of orange goo. Not only that, but there's these bunch of eyes that follow us around, stalking us basically. They're also orange. They also have eyes. Do the orange eye things also similarly have eyes to this thing, actually?
Roll a mind check for that. Yes.
11. And they got
They're
eyes similar-
pretty much the
Oh,
same.
That's
Yeah.
not good. That's distressing. Hey, boss, you know that theory about the duplicates getting better?
Mm-hmm.
I think we found a high-end one.
Probably. They
'Cause,
have been lingering,
This one's got
watching.
the orange eyes, except, you know, they're just all... Well, I suppose it might not be a duplicate. I suppose it might just be a... I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a watcher. Maybe a
Alrighty.
stalker.
Sure.
Watchers are the ones that have the, you know, the bunch of eyes. This one is definitely more of a stalker.
Well, whatever it is, if we ever see those floating orange eyes again, we gotta start killing those things.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, they seem dangerous now.
Yeah, that's about the extent of what we know about them. What do you know about them? Do you know? Tell me.
I know many things about many creatures. It would
Right.
You
take.
encountered one of these?
I don't know if I should answer anything currently. I would be most displeased.
What if
I'm
I
sure you
said
can
pretty
tell us
please?
something. Anything. I'm sure a hint wouldn't hurt.
I shall hint at nothing, for it is your mystery to be undone, intertwined. For you are as mysterious of a beast as that is to us.
Me?
All of you. Well, currently the 4 of you, although only 3 are here. The royalty is missing. The king's son.
Do you know where the king's son kind of is?
The character, he's talking about Prince.
Oh! Okay. So, you can't tell us nothing about the orange theme going on.
I don't know what you mean by theme.
Just a lot of orange goo, orange eyes. You know?
I grow weary of these questions. And he starts to kind of just gently walk away.
I grow weary of you not answering them.
We will
You
observe
think enough of-
each other. He's just
Very well.
walking towards the exit now.
Hey,
Before we leave for
right out of the way. Who wants to tell the people here that their boss
aunt.
was impersonated?
why not? We're gonna go look around, see if we can actually find Dom.
Oh, okay, that's a better idea.
We don't want to cause panic. It's already pretty bad out there as it is.
Makes sense. Are we headed to his office then?
Mm-hmm. You're correct.
So are you okay, Victoria? Are you traumatized?
Victoria kind of just, to be honest, that guy more just creeped me out. I'm doing okay though. It's not as much. Yeah, I'm more just confused at anything.
And me both. The good news is, we know what they're weak against.
Fire.
Point blank annihilation.
Got it. Remind me to give you some nice food whenever we get the chance, Greg.
I did a good thing!
Okay, so I guess we're heading to the office, or I guess
Yep.
walking around the district a bit.
Check his
Bottom
office
right corner?
first would probably be the right
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Check the lights. Who's setting up lights?
You want to go check the lights?
Well, I'm wondering if maybe the eye things can now disguise themselves as lights.
Well, now you aren't able to detect them because they don't smell like boiled milk.
Well, I didn't smell him, but they're also out of range. Just gonna quickly go over to the stage and have a sniff.
Yeah, roll an essence check.
Eat.
Yep, you don't smell
This
anything.
time.
There doesn't
This is
appear to
not
be
about
anything
one.
wrong. Yeah.
Victoria can't help me out here. Okay, we seem to be good.
Catalion, are you joining them as they're gonna end up when they end up walking out there?
Well, I'm gonna do enough time has passed. I'll do another. Nope. No, I'm not.
Do you need help over there?
Do you go over and check on him?
Yes, I do.
He is just staring straight forwards on the stairs. You can see he's kind of crawled up to where he is now so that he can't see the thing that's left.
Come on, buddy. Let's get going. She's gonna try to help him to stand up because he's.
As
not
you
ready to
get
stand-
closer, you see the tears that are running silently and endlessly from the corners of his eyes.
Got a soft heart, huh?
Nope, just one that rolls really low.
But we gotta get going.
He's not talking to you.
I know. I'm trying to guide him up. Is he moving?
I think... Yeah, you pick him up and you can just guide him along for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I don't have to roll nothing. Perfect.
Nope. He's just gonna kind of follow you brainlessly.
All right. Yeah, you walk through the door. Months seem to pass. The city has turned to an era of peace. Somehow, you know that everyone has begun to be fed quite a bit more. Everything has been begun to be
Hold on.
cleaned up. And it's
You mean
quite
months
nice.
Pass.
Months have passed. You know, it's quite nice.
Months
You've
have
met up
passed
again
since
with
the-
Kata.
What?
with the district has been quite good. You've had a great allyship with Warden, with Dominic, with Bawak, and a couple
Making
others who've made a
illusion
council of
check?
the
What the heck
of
is
the sea.
going on here?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, and you're just here with
I accidentally
Thea as
murked
well.
the final boss.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's why we rolled a heart check earlier.
Yeah, it's quite a nice sight to be able to
Have months passed, Milo?
Yeah, have months have passed.
Okay,
you're
I'm no longer traumatized. I got over it.
yeah, you're
real fast.
extremely happy. You've had plenty of
What day
time
is it?
to. It would be the
Which month is it? What year is it?
423rd of the month.
Sweet month.
Same
Okay,
year.
I just
Right at the end of the
Why
year.
is-
I would
why
have
is-
left for a week and then
Sophia
came
here?
back, but that's okay.
Shush,
Why is
shush,
Thea here?
shush. Milo. Do I know something's wrong? Does Cruz know something's wrong? I rolled an 18 when you asked to do a heart check before.
Uh,
Or 17, I guess. Yeah, do I know something? Do I feel like it's been months, but I feel like something in the back of my head is telling me that there's something's wrong? Is that what it is? I need you to answer!
yeah, but Thea's nice here with you. You're having a good walk
I know.
all along the city wall of the Gilded District. You are not only protector of your district, but the entire city as well. Everyone's been safe, prospering, warm. It's been great.
I have one question, Milo,
Yes.
and then I'll just play along with this. What does is my sword trying to tell me anything?
What sword?
Or
You're not armed here.
Can I do a check for that though?
Yeah,
Because I shouldn't be here if I don't have a sword.
do a check.
What check would that be?
Up to you.
Because of my envoy status, and because it's a high stat, I want to roll essence.
Okay.
But I understand that.
Yeah,
this,
roll essence.
I will let you tell me this because I am an envoy, and technically that is more bound to essence than to heart. I could see essence working. However, if this is something that is directed at Catalian as an individual, I will argue that it should be a heart check instead.
However you're wishing to try and sense and figure this out, it is up to you. It is entirely up to you.
He doesn't care that it's scary. He doesn't care. I'm scared.
So, I guess what I'm really asking is, whatever has happened, maybe it's real, maybe it's not, I don't know. Catalian certainly doesn't know. Is it something that would be affected by his connection as an envoy, or is it something that's purely within him as an individual that's affecting his individual perception of things? That's really what I'm asking. If this is something that interferes with the connection that Catalian has with his boss, then I think it should be essence, because that's a pretty big noticeable change.
Do a heart
from the
check.
Constant. Okay.
Scared.
Sounds good. Wow!
That's not bad.
Oh, nice.
I was not expecting that.
You know something's wrong. That's all he's gonna say. He's just gonna say something. You know something's wrong. That's it.
You are not alone on the rooftop. There is what looks to be a half elf, half tiefling, of elvish complexion, of orange eyes, and of tattoos, arcane tattoos that are burning like embers. It's dark black.
Immediately. Okay, just so. The reason I would say that Greg is not buying this right now, any of this, is the fact that Victoria isn't here. So he's immediately like, no.
Okay, but wait. Hold on. Is there a reason that Victoria is not here, though?
Yeah, you would have like a false memory of where she is.
I also got an 18 on my heart check when we did this before, so I would also know something's wrong.
I don't know. Ask GM.
Hello. How much do I know that this is just some
I don't know. You should ask Dominic.
massive? I burned this man.
Okay.
You have control over Dominic. You could also ask Ithal if you want.
If we're on the roof like this, with that 19, all I noticed is that there's another person here.
You currently that would be the most significant thing. I don't know if you're really wanting to know as well. You could always ask Tungsten here, or your friend Darius.
See, all I know is that
Cruz is gonna
Catalion feels
look at
happy. There's
everything.
something weird over here, but if he feels happy, and the only thing that a 19 does is tell him there's this guy on the roof that he doesn't know, there's a lot of people on this roof that he doesn't know. So he's just gonna go over to the side of the roof and enjoy his time.
Yeah, I mean, you could always ask a good friend Alphaster, who you've spent many months talking to as well. Or we're just going to use this because I don't think I have the token saved right now. But you could also ask your good friend Warden, who's also been a part of the council and a good ally.
Just
Okay.
going over to this guy, and I'm just gonna say, okay. 5 seconds. Explain.
Intertwine.
Yeah, we're getting that a lot these days.
You are
Can we just
here.
skip to the chase of where the heck we are, why we're here? If you're the one behind us, just stop being.
Greg, the sunset is beautiful. Aren't you gonna join us?
Enjoy the sunset,
Right,
Greg.
talk with this guy. You go enjoy that. Okay. Hi. Yes. Hello. You. Mr. Somebody. Look, yes, intertwined, blah blah blah, fourth wall break, I don't care. Just tell me what the heck is going on and how do I get out?
What do you mean to get out? This is reality. As real as you would be aware.
Oh crap.
I have a question.
Yes. What is your question?
If I'm the protector, do I still have a sword?
You still have your sword.
Okay. So do I know? So okay, Cruz knows that something's off, even though I'm happy. Is that the vibe? Is that what we're going with?
There's something off.
Okay.
Yes.
Cruz is gonna look over at Greg. Greg, what are you doing over there?
I'll handle it. Just enjoy. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to worry about it.
Feel like something's wrong with this place? It's
Oh
nice.
yeah, absolutely. Yes, it is. It is very wrong. Now, excuse me while I go have a chat with Mr. Tall, Dark, and Sinister with orange eyes.
Why don't you enjoy the sunset with your friends?
Because it's not real.
All of them are real. All of them are really.
Listen, pal. If it's been months, then we have a problem.
Caden, I'd like you to do a mind check. It would just be a flat d20 for you because I don't think you have any. You don't have a character sheet. Just do a mind check. Caden.
No, he said Caden. He said Caden.
Okay. Fine. I would like
This-
to say because I have recently graduated with a 3.76 GPA, that I have a +5 to int.
Well, you don't have a character page, is all I'm saying. You know, if we made one, then we'd have one. I'm taking things into consideration. So this is Tungsten. This is Dominic. This is Athol. These are your characters. They are here.
That's fine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You may use any of them to any degree you wish.
Mm-hmm.
I just dropped something and I don't know what it was.
Do you think he's behind the whole feeling kind of off thing? Or...
Yep. Okay. Who's us?
Mm.
What was the last thing that we did before we got here.
Oh, well, you all had a nice breakfast. It's quite nice. You had pancakes and waffles as
Okay,
the
what's the
spells
last
drifted
thing-
within your nose.
It's foggy. Sounds like what he's saying is true.
Yes.
It sounds like what he's saying is true. But here's the quick
Althastar
question.
goes up to Athel, puts his arm around him, says, "You know what? It was fun. And I know it doesn't sound like it, but I do forgive you. Even if I do bug you about it sometimes."
That's so sweet.
I'm not going to engage with that. Okay. Fuck. Ow. Wait. Oh man. I see what's
Are you
going on here.
You asked your questions. I shall ask
sure?
mine late. I shall ask mine now. You will get answers if I can get some with yours. How are you spread amongst so many lives?
Can I just attack him?
Okay, I was just gonna
Make a roll. Yeah, make your attack roll.
Yay! We're gonna use my handy dandy sword because I have it, which I'm
Mhm.
so happy about.
Should be on your character page there.
Crotalus, and then I introduced him to Dylan all over again.
The thing is, I'm very scared that if I do this, is basically where's the sword?
Could you make a mind check for Darius real quick, Dylan?
I think it's under it.
I am talking to a muted mic. That would explain all of that.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
I made a whole thing. I said Alfaster walks over to.
No, we heard that.
Oh,
we
okay,
heard
I
that.
did hear. Okay, you did hear that. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, that's about as much as we.
Milo, I sent you a quick image to use
Almost
Yeah.
made
as
me cry.
Warden's pin.
I know. I
Great
know.
time.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
And Darius has a mind of +1, so I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I attacked.
Why am I rolling as Athel?
Here, I'll
Oh,
let you
'cause
roll again to not roll when you're clicked in.
Oh wait, oh yeah,
Click Darius.
wait, I can double click on him.
I don't think he has a character page set up right now.
Oh no, he doesn't.
I
Okay,
literally just dragged him in. But
that's a 7.
that is a 7. Darius hears sounds of screaming, of burning and rubble that he hasn't heard for long before he disappears from the scene. Anyways, you're
Warden-
attacking him. Cruz, as you're immediately just slicing at him, he just dissipates into smoke. Very much as a smoke, an ethereal beast or a creature or something. He just goes, "If you will not answer, then I will continue to observe. You are a nuisance,
to answer.
and I will not."
I know the
Allow
answer.
you. Cruz
'Cause I want
disappears.
to.
If I may,
Mhm.
I have Thea still. I have Thea.
when Darius disappears, Warden and Catalion at the same time in unison turn to the spot that disappeared and say, "He was probably one of the most fun. Most ambitious, definitely. Except for you." And they both turn to look over at Alfaster, and Alfaster comes over and they all laugh together simultaneously. Not creepily simultaneously, but each in their own way.
There is nothing that is not creepy about what you just did. Hate to break it to you.
Yes.
Anyway, you wanted an answer. How am I spread across so many lives? The answer is because I want to. Because I made them.
I see, Chronicler. I understand.
Yes, hello, Crotalus. Nice to see you again.
It is interesting to meet in this way. It has taken me a long time to find out. And sorry, Alfister, I found my powers to contact you went into a wrong area. And it, instead of reaching out to you,
So you're the one that gave me a...
yes.
Hey, bro, you hear that? Wasn't me! So you can stop mocking me about it.
Yes, anyways. You seem to be unaware of how this works, of your mortality, of your power to reverse your incarnate weakness of this world. You are of no use to me. I will find other ways. And he waves his hand, and you all are back in the theater, just walking up the stairs.
May I say one thing as he's like doing his whole hand waving?
Yeah.
All of my characters, this time in unison, smile at him. And just as they're about to disappear, they whisper, "Poor puppet, playing with his strings."
I'm creeped out on all accounts. I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened to my just me? You know, not having to be a part of it. My character's only having to be a part of it. You know.
You find yourself still sword drawn there, Cruz. You're sweating, just in a very cold sweat and looking around. You smell embers and ruin. Timothy kind of comes over and just like Timothy just kind of like you see him like he's backed away. Why am I forgetting her name? What the Victoria is holding Greg in both her hands. Greg had kind of faltered. Eyes just kind of comes alert and just goes, "Hey guys, what? You guys okay? You boss? You good?"
What just happened?
I don't know. You guys just zoned out and then
Demon against Apollo.
Like the sun god?
Well, no, we didn't speak with Apollo. We spoke with the demon that's against Apollo. We spoke with the guy that wants to kill him.
Why are we involved in any of that?
I don't know. I'm fairly certain that he has to do with the orange eye stuff, so that's probably why, because we keep murking it on site. Ching. No, I have a thing now. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. That was a thing.
God, I hate politics, and this is the reason why.
Milo, is Catalian still traumatized, or has enough happened that time has passed?
This has all happened within like the last like 3 minutes for you.
All right.
There's just more on your mind and everything. You're slowly getting better for sure. But there's still like you're a lot confused probably because this just happened like over the course of like a minute, right as you're like, crying and broken down, being let out of a theater, and then that happened, and then you're just back here.
Based on the nature of what happened, am I permitted to say that Catalian feels no confusion whatsoever over that?
Just sad more about the thing you killed.
Why would you not be confused? You're Catalian. You'd be very confused.
Okay. I was just double checking that part. Okay, Catalian's confused, but there's so much that has happened in Catalian's life to be confused about that at the moment he's not too concerned by it. He is gonna go off to the side though and talk to the sword.
Can you walk? I thought you were struggling.
Sorry, Cruz. I was having a moment, but I believe that may have been because of what just happened, and I may or may not have. I don't think I started it, but I think it was affecting me, and then it affected all of us. So I'm okay. But yes, let's get moving.
As long as you can walk and I don't have to carry you.
Yep. And yeah, Catalion's going to draw out the sword ever so slightly, and off to the side where nobody will see or hear him. He's going to whisper, "What the heck was that? Did you feel that?"
Who are we talking to?
The sword wasn't there. The sword wasn't there.
You disappeared from my reach for a second.
Gosh, it's Hades. He's got a phone.
Ring, ring, ring,
I
ring,
disappeared.
ring.
How?
Sword
Like you
phone.
couldn't see me, or like I was physically gone.
Your soul was, your mind was, something wasn't there. I couldn't tell what.
There were others that I knew, but I don't know them. One of them I know, I feel, was your buddy Warden. Could you feel him?
I felt nothing besides where you were in the theater.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's
I
really
was
off-putting.
somewhere
Oh no,
else.
my cheese! And then just nothing.
It's Hades. He has the
Alright.
phone. Somebody gave him a phone.
Sounds good. Catalion will return to the group.
And I guess we're heading to the office.
Should we not tell someone that we just killed a fictional version of their boss?
Oh, we're gonna check if there's a real boss around here. So Victoria,
Alright.
hi, how are you doing?
But hear
Are you
me out.
okay?
It may not be easy to get to the real Dominic if all of his people between us and him think we tried to kill him. Because there's nothing that they know other than the fact that we may have been trying to kill the real one and failed.
We have a corpse of a giant flesh monster. They are welcome to go visit. Anyway,
And that
Victoria,
could-
how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
You
I
okay?
don't know what happened, so I'm just... Is Timothy okay? He's kind of hiding from you guys.
I'm not
Oh,
good
she's
with
looking
kids.
at she's looking at Timothy, but she's not gonna force him to come over. She's just waiting to see if he's gonna come back out.
If you're kind of like approaching Timothy, he's just gonna kind of like scoot his way down a little bit further
Catalion.
from Catalion.
Catalion's gonna go on the far edge, like away from him. He's gonna walk all the way around over here, and then he's gonna stop here and get down on one knee and beckon him over. Hey, kid. What's wrong?
Cruz is just gonna stay like right here. She's gonna summon a little fairy light towards him. See if he likes that.
No, he's just uneasy. He's gonna go down the stairs and kind of like distance himself more if the fairy light's coming towards him.
Then I won't push it. I'm just gonna wait for Timothy. We are doing okay now. Is there a reason you don't want to come closer?
He kind of
I
just
know
looks
this is an-
back at you and just kind of nods.
Yeah. Was it kind of scary?
He nods again.
Right on. Good job running away, though. You did exactly what I told you before. If it gets dangerous, run. But I think we're doing okay right now. If you just want to come a little closer, you can. Take your time, though.
He kinda just
accidentally
slowly
give us
comes
all
closer.
Semi-canon forms out of character.
Alright.
Character. when I gave us all those images like a year back. What he's seeing right now, that would make a lot of sense if he's freaked out right now.
He kind of comes closer back to you, kind of pokes you, and then grabs your hand again.
Good job, Timothy. We'll be okay. That happens again, you do the exact same thing, alright?
He nods.
All right, we still need a way to explain all of this.
The
I
corpse
just
doesn't look like
explained it.
Dominic. It looks like a monster. I'm sure they'll think that Dominic was in here and we fought off a monster. It'll be fine.
All right, that's one easy interpretation, but the other easy interpretation is we came here to kill their boss, and we just happened not to.
We've been here before. If we wanted to kill him, we would have done it the first time.
The guy at the front door didn't know you.
No. But let's just say that
All right, are we just gonna skedaddle then? We're not gonna
Yeah.
try to explain.
Nope.
All right then. I'm gonna get rid of this thing then. And he gestures towards the body.
How? It's already burnt to a crisp.
I touch it and use wither.
Is Wither no roll, or was that a roll?
I don't believe wither is a roll. I think it's a roll if I'm doing it to something in the middle of.
Yeah,
stuff that's
no, I'll
happening.
just allow it to happen. Yeah, that works. It just withers and turns to dust. The carpet and stuff is still a little bit charred, but more singed than anything, though.
Let's get going then. And if it is okay with you guys, I gotta go to work still tonight, and I feel like that's probably one of the better spots to leave off for the night.
I was about to ask if there was anything else you wanted to do right before the end of the session, and then
No.
To answer your question about that being for Thea, there's a reason I put your name in the brackets and not Thea.
Oh. I thought you. But okay, sounds good.
So my theory on why Timothy was freaked out is, or at least my headcanon, is that he sees those images overlaid on top of our characters.
Maybe. Potentially. And I feel like Dylan doesn't look any more different than he does.
I don't look any what?
That would be Warden. If he saw Warden, it would be the same thing.
Oh,
The
I
art
guess so.
file.
and that's where I'll stop the recording.